Well, welcome back to the coast. Tonight's photo shoot's a little bit of a backup. This afternoon I came up with what I felt was an amazing idea for a photo shoot and video. And this afternoon the conditions were perfect for it. And I was hoping and praying that they would continue into this evening. But unfortunately this big blanket of cloud has come in and it's just not happened. So I'm gonna have to keep that idea in the back of my mind for the coming weeks in the hope that I get nice conditions that are suitable for it once more, so I can try and film the video that I wanted to film today. But I felt really drawn tonight to come out to the coast, which is not where I'd intended to film this video. The light, as you can see, is coming and going from the clouds at this side's very overcast. But I'm hoping that difference of slight breaks in the clouds where the sun's due to set and this big blanket of cloud over here might produce some interesting photographs. We'll wait and see what happens. But I've got no plans, no intentions, I'm just gonna see what happens. But one thing that I am feeling quite interested in pursuing tonight is getting on my telephoto lens once more and zooming into the clouds and looking for those bird silhouettes again. I'm loving that at the moment. I'm loving clouds, I'm loving birds, I'm loving dramatic light, and I'm loving water and the effect that light has on water. Those are my things at the moment, and patterns and textures. The actual landscapes just now are not my biggest inspiration right now. It's more of those different elements of nature. So we'll see what unfolds tonight and react to that. Just see what happens. Just see what happens. There's no pressure. Tonight I've come further along the beach than I was last time I filmed a video here, because I knew it was going to be quieter and I thought it would be a nicer spot to do photography. But because it's so quiet here, it's really difficult to get a good photographs of that light. It's just too far away and there's like nobody really here. There's one or two people walking around, but the people that I need to be in the frame and in the photographs amongst the light are really far down the beach. So I think I'm going to have to go back to exactly the same spot that I did the last video here, which I was trying to avoid tonight. I wanted to try and get something a little bit different. But you've got to work with the light and the opportunities, I guess. Unless I switch up my ideas and go down to the beach and do a bit of photography with the wet sand, that is an option. That is an option. Oh, I don't know. I'm feeling really indecisive today. Really indecisive. I just can't seem to make any decisions. But hey, what will be, will be. Well, the light's just suddenly got beautiful. Look at this. Look at these gorgeous contrasts and dark foreboding skies. I think going down to the beach is going to be the best option. Make the most of that sky with some of the war boulders in the foreground, possibly. I really don't know. Oh my gosh. Do you ever find sometimes that you have like the best conditions you could ever want, but you just don't know what to do with them? You just feel a little bit disjointed. That's exactly how I feel tonight. I feel a bit disjointed. I'm like, wow, look at this. But I'm not really sure what to do with it. Way! Do you know when you put it out there and you say, I want this photograph with this light in these certain conditions, and it just delivers? Behind me here right now, there's a person walking towards me, silhouetted. There was nobody here 10 minutes ago. There's these beautiful like stumps coming out of the sand. I believe probably many years ago they were probably used to tie boats up to. And that person walking through those stumps is creating a beautiful silhouetted image. I've just taken quite a few photographs of them actually. The light is sublime. The lines of the wet sand is beautiful, and the light reflecting on that wet bits of sand, stunning. Exactly what is enticing me at the moment. And that coupled with the light, the shadows, the mood of the clouds, these are the photographs that I want to take from now on. These moments of true elation, true beauty. These moments that it really showcases the true beauty of nature. Completely showcases the true beauty of nature. You know, one thing that I've walked past many, many times but never photographed is these things here. These are old war bunkers from World War II, and obviously it's not a very nice time in history at all. But the nice thing I think about some of these that have been left over now is how nature has reclaimed them. And these ones particularly that are usually under the water at high tide have got all these beautiful sea creatures living on them, and seaweed and algae and stuff growing on them. And it's just created this beautiful ecosystem for the sea creature to live on. And I love the green of the seaweed and the algae and all the little dimples and that have been created here by the sea creatures. And given the beautiful light we've got tonight, I've just been taking some shots of this here with this nice pool of water and a little stream leading out to the sea. And I think the light makes this come to life and showcases the lovely textures, which of course is really fascinating me at the moment. The textures that these sea creatures are creating on this rock. And there's also that foreboding atmospheric cloud behind it as well. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. My favourite ever conditions to shoot in, ever, are nights like tonight, where you've got dark, foreboding blue clouds like that, but openings on the horizon with the sun streaming through like this. This is the best light ever. And if that light keeps continuing as we get closer to sunset, just imagine it. Those clouds with the orange glow. You can't get light more beautiful than that. And this coastline here is notorious for that light in a very, very good way. This is why this coastline inspired me so much to get into photography, because it's just sublime. And in the summer months particularly, this light happens relatively frequently. And it's an absolute privilege to be out tonight just enjoying it. How beautiful is this? Oh, this light is phenomenal. So, so beautiful. It's now only about 35, 40 minutes until, oh my gosh, the seagulls just come right past me. That would have been an amazing photograph. It's now only about 35, 40 minutes until sunset. The light is just beautiful. We haven't quite got that really intense orange glow, but as you can see, it's just stunning. Look at it. Do you know, I always feel like I'm being recharged when a sunset hits my skin. I just feel like my batteries are just being recharged. It's so beautiful. This light, the colour of light that comes with sunset, I find it so powerful. So, so powerful. The end of another day. That beauty of the last bits of light before it disappears. It's just, there's something so special about a night when you actually get this golden light. And we're not going to get the last bit of it because there is a blanket of cloud right on the horizon, but I think we're going to have about another 10 minutes of this light before it disappears, potentially. My gosh, it's just so nice to be out tonight. Oh, I just love summer evenings on the Moray coast. Can't beat it. What an evening. The last slitherings of light are starting to disappear now behind the blanket of cloud that we've got over there on the horizon. So yeah, we're not going to get that last sort of 20 minutes of really intense orange light. But the last hour has been pretty exciting. Do you know, when I arrived here tonight, I didn't know what to expect. I was very indecisive. Didn't really know why I was here. I just knew that I felt called to come here tonight. I feel like I needed it. I needed a night out by myself with my camera. Do you know, most people when they say they need a night out, they mean they're going to the pub and they're getting drunk with all their friends. But to me, having a night out is all about coming to the beach with myself and my camera. The joys of being relatively introverted. But yeah, it's been so good. It's a Saturday night as well, so you know, this is my idea of a Saturday night out. But I love it, and I wouldn't have it any other way. This view, this location, this evening, it's been beautiful. And once I got over my indecisiveness at the start, I just started going where I felt drawn to go and exploring the beach and the sand dunes and just looking at the light, watching the people, watching the silhouettes, watching the birds, watching how they were interacting with the light and being patient. I think I've been here tonight for 2.5 hours in total, and there's been a lot of patience involved, and I'm so glad that I stayed here until actual sunset, because it's been well worth it. It's been so beautiful. Tonight has just reminded me of the joy of getting out with a camera in the evening in the summer months, and this year I haven't done it very much because I've been busy doing other things, but I think tonight's made me realise that I need to start making more time for this again. So lovely. Moments like this are so lovely. So yeah, what a beautiful evening, and I hope some of the images that I've taken have turned out as well as I think they have in camera. I've had quite a few issues tonight technically that I've not spoken about. That camera I'm filming on fell into the sand. I got my skin caught in my tripod. It was really painful. And then I've had issues tonight with this sensor not being clean. So I don't know how the images are going to have turned out. But hey, technical difficulties don't really get to me anymore, because it's all about the experience. And what an experience this evening has been. As always, I want to say a huge thank you for watching. If you feel like you need some help getting inspiration to head outdoors, find your voice with photography, just a reminder that my online photography mentorship is available to sign up to should you be interested. Link to that in the description box below. But if not, thank you for joining me anyway. It's always a pleasure to spend my outings with you all, and share beautiful moments like tonight with you. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you again next time. Oh, that sun's coming back out again. Oh, I'm just going to enjoy it. Just enjoy it.